Friends, welcome to this pre-market analysis of Nifty, where on a chart we try to make informed guesses of where buyers and sellers are. So these are the levels and fair value gaps that we had drawn yesterday, and this is Nifty on a daily time frame, and I hope you appreciate the accuracy of today's close. This is like the weighted average closing. Actual closing would be more accurate to these levels. And as you can see, what we had analyzed, that Nifty has a support here and a resistance right here. So Nifty has moved from this support to this resistance, and now we see where it goes. And also our prediction was Nifty could, for the rest of the month, consolidate between this level, and iron condor would be a good trade. So whoever had sold iron condor in that range for this expiry would have made decent money. Well, I did not, but I was just saying if there's a high probability of Nifty to consolidate in this level, because this level is a monthly level. Now we will do this analysis all over once again. We do this every day. Let me just delete everything that we analyzed yesterday and then start afresh. So for first timers, this is an indicator that I am programmed and I'm just testing. This is the manual input box that I input the values manually. So this has been, there were some bugs that I had found in this. I have updated it. So this is like version 2 and then starting afresh with the testing. We start normally with the monthly time frame for a buyers on a monthly time frame, and for on a monthly time frame it is not sure. Why is it not sure? Because when is an instrument bullish? It's in bullish when there are higher lows formed. That means buyers are buying at higher levels with confidence. And when is an instrument bearish? When there are lower highs formed, when sellers are selling at lower levels with confidence. So right now this was the higher low that is invalidated, and this is the high, and there's no lower high formed. So therefore it is not sure going. And okay, let me just mark this. What are the important levels here? Important level here is this swing low. This swing low is being tested right now. It's a monthly candle, so do not think it closed above this level. We still have another good 8 days to go, and on even on the very last day, if the whole candle is sold off, that means this level is respected. So let's move over to the on a support. The biggest support is this level. This level is the last station of monthly buyers, and this is of sellers. So I'm just finalizing the thickness of the line. So these are the levels to watch out for on a monthly time frame. On a weekly time frame, Nifty is bearish because this high is lower than this particular high. So on a weekly time frame, Nifty is bearish. So let us just stick to weekly time frame. It is bearish. And are there important levels? Well, there is a fair value gap that we can mark up, and that is this one. What is a fair value gap? Fair value gap just simply means that buyers or sellers, basically traders, did not get fair value in this area, and there are a lot of pending orders. That means Nifty has a lot of liquidity in that area, and any instrument is always attracted towards areas of liquidity. So how does an instrument travel? It travels from areas of high liquidity to low liquidity, and then it comes back to areas of higher liquidity, and then it goes to lower liquidity. So that's how any instrument moves. So what you see is just liquidity in play. And going over to the daily time frame, on a daily time frame, Nifty, this is a low and this is a higher low, so Nifty should be bullish, and it is mentioned as bullish right here. And are there important levels? We do we have a fair value gap? That's a question. Here we have one fair value gap, and let me mark it in green on a daily. Green, supposed to be green, not blue. Yeah, so this is one fair value gap that we have, and then nothing else. Nifty is bullish, and this is a fair value gap. It has been tested once, but there's a swing high inside a fair value gap that is not tested, so that could be tested in coming days. Let me just mark it so that at least it is there for me to see in the live market. It's a daily candle, and let me mark it in green. Now going over to the 4-hour time frame. On a 4-hour time frame, Nifty is, this is a swing low, this is another swing low, and it's a higher swing low, so it's bullish. Let me mark it bullish. That is bullish, and there's a fair value gap that is formed here. That means a fair value gap just means there are a lot of market orders being placed, and the market and the price just jumped. And so when the market orders make a price jump, it just means the limit orders are left behind. So there's a lot of limit orders left behind in the that are not executed in the fair value gaps. Going over to the 1-hour time frame, on a 1-hour time frame, so you can see this is a huge fair value gap that is here. Let us see. Let's just mark it up. Okay, and Nifty is formed of flag and pole breakout pattern on an hourly time frame. It is again bullish. So this on an hourly time frame, there's a flag and pole. This is a pole, and this is a flag, and there's a breakout happening there. It just retests this flag, and then it's supposed to go up. So that's what price action says. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Once again, I may resist my temptation to trade in the markets in the coming days. I would just let me mark this level here. This is a major swing low. So let me just mark this level where the support is, where the resistance is being taken right now. Yes, so that brings us to the end of the analysis. Right now, it looks like Nifty has closed above this important level, but I do not trust these because of, why do I not trust these? Because of this level, which is a monthly level. And let me just bring you to this monthly candle and explain what I'm talking about. So as you can see here, this is the monthly level that I'm talking about. This is a high liquidity zone. So even if Nifty goes all the way up to the top of this fair value gap, and on the last trading day of the month, if it's sold off much below this level, I've seen it multiple times in the market. On the last day, on the penultimate day, it's all sold off. It just makes it look like Nifty has respected this monthly level. So I do not trust this up move. I almost have a strong conviction that this is a dead cat bounce. It could go up to the top of this fair value gap, and then it could get sold off. And then I don't know where it is going, but at least for this monthly candle, this is my analysis. Once again, I'm not a certified analyst. I do this only for educational purpose. So thank you.